will truly be my people. uNkulunkulu la ukhuluma noIsrael, whom he had called his people for years.
Yes.
But kulolu suku uthi kubo uma ekhuluma nomprofeti Ezekiel uthi inkinga yami inhliziyo zabo eqinile. Uthi ziyitshe uthi kuze so that I truly call them my people and I become their God. I need their heart to be renewed. Ebese siyagijima la phayana siye ku Isaiah chapter 58 sifunde verse 7 sehle sigcine ku 12. Share your food with the hungry and give shelter to the homeless. Give clothes to those who need them, and do not hide from relatives who need your help. Then your salvation will come like a dawn. La abantwana baka Israeli bayathandaza bathandazela ukuthi uNkulunkulu abakhumbule because they were going through so much. Now they are crying and complaining kumavesi angaphezulu, because it's very important to start each chapter from maybe a previous chapter and then join that leyo chapter kuyona ufunde ukuze understand kukhulunywa ngani la.
Yes.
La abantwana baka Israeli baya complain uNkulunkulu because they felt entitled. That's the first problem with them. They had entitlement problem. They thought because we are called the children of God, then it means obviously we have rights. Ukuthi masike sathi nje uNkulunkulu sicela ukuthi asinike. What they did not understand is uNkulunkulu esimkhonzayo uNkulunkulu, one who reads the motive, two who reads the heart, because inhliziyo iyona ekutshela motive yento eyenziwa ngumuntu. Now uma be complaina uthi uNkulunkulu lapha I think ku verse 5 uthi uma be complaina bona bathi wena uNkulunkulu siyafasta siyathandaza siyazila siphonse emlotheni. Uthi uNkulunkulu, I'm not impressed by the outer appearances because nina you think because nizakimi nisemlotheni nimbetha amasaka I care. What I care about is your heart. Namhlanje I want to talk about a private battle called inhliziyo. Namhlanje ngifuna sikhulume ngenhliziyo bazalwane ukuthi inhliziyo noma emotive yomuntu izweni yakhe uma uya kuNkulunkulu. I-topic yalana Isaiah chapter 58 ithi fake and real worship and prayer, which means umthandazo uyaba fake. Kanjani umuntu athi ngiyathandaza mina ngiyaya kuNkulunkulu kodwa uNkulunkulu akangizwa? Namhlanje ngizokunikeza ukuthi kuyenzeka ukuthi uNkulunkulu angakuzwa uthandaza ngoba uthi uNkulunkulu uJesu mekhuluma uthi qala uxolela umfowenu umxolela ukuphinda 7 uphinda 7 because sometimes when we come to God with evil hearts. Uthi uNkulunkulu kubo, I'm not impressed by the fact that ngqoka amasaka. I'm not impressed by the fact that your outer appearances show that you are nisesimweni sokuzila noma nifuna abantu babone ukuthi nizilile. It's not what shakes me, but I'm worried about inhliziyo zenu ngoba inhliziyo zenu ziyitshe. Uthi kodwa uma niphendula inhliziyo zenu, then your salvation will come like a dawn. It will come and your wounds will quickly heal, which means uNkulunkulu uyakwazi ukuphilisa ama wounds, uyakwazi ukuletha healing, akwazi ukuletha solution. Kodwa uma umuntu eza ngenhliziyo eclean egcwele uNkulunkulu nelungisiwe. Namhlanje ngizothi ake silungise inhliziyo zethu. Usaya emsebenzini, usaya esikoleni, usahlala ekhaya, inhliziyo yakhe injani? How is your heart? Is it clean? Is it dirty? Uzindlani ngenhliziyo yakho? Because sometimes we speak, the Bible says actions, faith without actions is useless, which means kunezinto uNkulunkulu bazalwane, whether we like it or not, they just don't shake him. What your godliness, which means when your heart is changed, you become godly, will lead you forward, and the glory of the Lord, this is the part I like, and the glory of the Lord will protect you from behind, which means when your heart is pure, you attract his glory, and his glory protects you from behind. Then you call the Lord and he will answer. Yes, I am here. He quickly replies, remove the heavy yoke of oppression. Stop pointing your finger and spreading vicious rumors, because these people were spreading rumors. These people who did not feed the hungry. These people failed. Lithi iBhayibheli babetreata isebenzi zabo kakuhlungu. Athi umuntu efastile kodwa utreat abantu abamsiza endlini kakuhlungu. How if namhlanje ngizobuza nje how is your heart? How is your heart? Because ngiyakuzwa uyashumayela, ngiyakuzwa uyathandaza futhi uthandaza ama-hour 7. Inhliziyo yakho injani? Inhliziyo yakho ayigcwele umona na? Inhliziyo yakho ayigcwele ukukhompyutha nabantu na? Inhliziyo yakho ayigcwele bitterness na? Inhliziyo yakho ayigcwele inzondo na? Ubaxolelile yini abafowenu nodadewenu abakulimaza? Ngiyazi bakulimaza, ngiyazi bakurejecta, ngiyazi bakuzwiseka kuhlungu, ngiyazi uphume kabi nasebandleni ophuma kulona, kodwa umbuzo wamunye nje vo. Uya kuNkulunkulu uya nenhliziyo ebitha noma uya ngenhloso yokuthi Lord I want to repent. Isebenze inhliziyo yami before ungisebenzise phambi kwabantu, ngoba kuyinkinga ukusebenza komuntu onhliziyo yakhe ibitha. Inhliziyo ebitha bazalwane, uyayiza ngisho umuntu eshumayele epulpit uthi lo muntu ulimele lona. Akushumayela umuntu onenhliziyo egcwele uNkulunkulu, ushumayela umuntu olimele obhibhilonde enhlizweni. Because bazalwane, we need to understand that when we don't win this private battle called having a heart of God, or ukufa kwenhliziyo yetshe nokuzalwa kwenhliziyo kamoya, inhliziyo kaNkulunkulu, inhliziyo enothando. Bazalwane, we need to remember futhi ukuthi lolu uthando is the first fruit. Uma ngiBhayibheli liqala libala ithalo ikamoya libala uthando, ngoba awukwazi ukuba nazo zonke zo-8 ezilandelayo if you do not have love. 2, we need to remember that God is love, which means you can't uhambe noNkulunkulu ungenalo uthando. Leze lithi izwi kuma-Corinthians, umprofethi aprofethe kodwa engenalo uthando ufana nensimbi ekecezayo, which means an irritating sound. To God, we need to stop being an irritating sound and become children of God. Lento yobuntwana ingakho uJesu athi abafana nalaba babuza abantwana ekhuluma nabafundi uthi abafana nalaba they will have a part in my kingdom, which means it is very important to have a heart of a child, because umntwana uyaxolela umshaya manje, umntwana abuyele kuwe mzali ukade ukumshaya, because the heart of a child is always pure. I want us to pray a different prayer this morning. Sithi uNkulunkulu sort our hearts out. Before ngivale, abaFarisi were a good example of people who looked beautiful outside, but their insides were very evil. Ingaphakathi labo lalingcolile kodwa they wear the right clothes. They wore the right clothes. They read. They were good. They were so good. They were called religious leaders because they knew the laws of Moses. They taught the law of Moses in synagogues. They wore the right clothes. They went to the temple. They had meetings to discuss the law of God. But the Bible, they were the ones about vuka base bayambethela because they felt ukuthi uzenza uNkulunkulu engayena uNkulunkulu. Lithi Bible, I want to make an example. uJesu ephuma entabeni for 40 days. His first miracle that was unplanned. The Bible says he went to umshado waseKana. Umefika emshadweni ufica umama wakhe. Now I don't want to talk about lezi zinto ehlele abafundisi bekhuluma ngazo. I want to talk about the 6 jars of stones that were outside the door. Buka ke njalo makuzoba nomshado noma kuzoba nento celebration, one kwakufanele ukuthi bameme the religious leaders who were the Pharisees, because kuba kwakungathi bangonkulunkulu. Ingakho uma uJesu evuka bedina ngoba badina ukuthi kuvuka umuntu oveza ubunkulunkulu ngaphezulu kwethu, okusho ukuthi ikhundla zethu seziyehla. Ngenzeka lo muntu athi take over. Their problem was not Jesus, it was ikhundla bakuzo ngoba inhliziyo zabo zayingeve iphakeme. Their motive ukuthi bahlale endaweni ephezulu bahlonishwe ngabantu bakhothanyelwe ngabantu. Their motive was not to have a pure heart and to introduce people to God with a pure heart. Now uma kuziwa kulomshado kunezitsha bazalwane ezazo6 ezayihlele eminyango. Lezi zitsha zaziyisiko lamaJuda ukuthi uma kune celebration kuze ama religious leaders there have to be 6 stones ojeke noma kwangabona ojeke abancane kwaku izitsha ezinkulu ezayifakwa amanzi imiswe eminyango. Lezo zitsha zayibizwa ngokuthi izitsha zezihlanzo or cleansing stones. Now kwaku imust ukuthi wonke umuntu ongena endlini aqala hlamba izandla kuyo. Ngoba kosiko lamaJuda leyo nto yayisho ukuthi uhlanzeke ngaphakathi mawuhlanze izandla. Little did they know that amanzi nezandla akuhlanzi ngaphakathi. Bona yonke into babayenza ukuze displayeke ibukeke iclean iyinhle. Kanti uNkulunkulu who's not affected by what people see. Ingakho phela makuzogcotha uDavid umprofeti uSamuel elokhathi lo ufanele ukuba inkosi athume uyamgcoba athi uNkulunkulu ima, I don't choose as men choose. Aphinda athi ugcoba mina athi hayi ima, nina nibheke ngaphandle mina ngibheke ngaphakathi. I look at the heart, and these men are not the ones that I have chosen. uNkulunkulu akakhethi ngokuthi ubukeke ngathi ufanelwe, kodwa uyayibheka ihlolisisa inhliziyo. Bahlamba izandla bangena ngaphakathi bayitshethi baclean. Little did they know ukuthi the rock of ages is invited in the wedding. Babengazi ukuthi itshele 7 likhona. U7 means perfection. They didn't know ukuthi things are about to be perfected. The cleansing is about to be perfected. Because bona bahlanza izandla bayitshethi bahlanza ngaphakathi, kodwa bayaqhubeka inhliziyo zabo zigaya ubovu, zigaya izinto ezimbi. Kodwa ngaphakathi kukhona itshe legumbi, kukhona itshe othi umuhlamba kulo labosaya athi owesifazane oseSamaria umomile ebona uJesu uthi uJesu hayi ukuba ubuwazi ubuzocela mina ngikunika amanzi kuwe bekuzogobhoza a fountain of water, amanzi okuphila. Namhlanje ngizothi ake sinqobe inhliziyo bazalwane ngaphakathi kithi akugobhoza amanzi okuphila, ngoba uma siphuze uJesu ngizoxoxela ngale ndoda ekuthiwa uJesu ukuthi mhlawumbe ukakawaphuzi kahle lamanzi, ngoba uma usuwaphuze kahle mntaka baba inhliziyo iba clean. Onke kwakho kucabangayo nokuzindlayo kuba kuhle, imotive yakho konke okwenzayo iba nguJesu kuqala, konke kunye kulandele. Namhlanje sengithandaza ngizothi Lord make our hearts pure. Ngizothi uNkulunkulu wenza inhliziyo zethu zibe clean. Kudala sishumayela, kudala sithandaza, kudala siza kuwe, kodwa inhliziyo zethu zingcolile. Bantwana baka-Israel uthi uNkulunkulu qala nilungise inhliziyo yenu. Isaiah 58 uthi then my glory will cover you from behind. Umethi from behind akusho ukuthi at the behind only. When he says from behind, he means kusukela ngemuva kuza nangaphambili. You will be fully covered. Inkinga yakho nobunzima obuthole emthandazweni kungenzeka ukuthi kukhona lo sabhitha kuyena. Mhlawumbe wakulimaza ngikhathali noma ngathiwa you were raped, angikhathali noma ngathiwa uyakushaya umyeni wakhe, angikhathali noma ngathiwa uyindoda eyahlukunyezwa umfazi, angikhathali noma ngathiwa ukubheda kangakanani emsebenzini bayakuthakatha. Namhlanje ngizothi let your hearts be filled with love, let your hearts be pure, let the motive of everything that you do be pure. Musukuya uNkulunkulu nenhliziyo engcolile egcwele bitterness. Namhlanje umkhuleko wakho awukuhluke nje uthi uNkulunkulu nansi inhliziyo yami imbi ngicela uyilungisa ngikwazi ukuhola ibandla lakhe. Inhliziyo yami igcwele bitterness nenzondo engaka. Namhlanje ngifuna ufonela abantu batshela I forgive you, I forgive you, I forgive you. Uphinde ufonela abanye ngoba kwesinye isikhathi you can't say I forgive you, you have to say please forgive me, even though you know you are not at the wrong. Namhlanje ngifuna utshela abantu emsebenzeni ukuthi ngiyakuthanda, ngiyakuthanda, ngiyakuthanda. Namhlanje I want you to spread God. I'm not saying spread love, I'm saying spread God, because if you spread love you are spreading God himself. I want us to pray this morning. I want us to pray this morning. Baba wethu oyingcwele ekseni ngegama lika Jesu Kristu waseNazaretha angizela into eyiningi kuwe ekseni. Mokho sathabosaya ngiletha inhliziyo yami, ngiletha inhliziyo yebandla, ngiletha inhliziyo yomningizimu Afrika, ngiletha inhliziyo yomhlaba wonke. We bring our heart to you, oh God. We have won many battles, kodwa lempi yenhliziyo ihamba isahlule Nkosi uJesu. Siyayinikela kuwe ekseni, siyathandaza susa inhliziyo yetshe, faka inhliziyo